Hey guys, and welcome to the Doug Show podcast. We are back with our second chapter, second story, or the continue of our previous story with Ethan. Hello, Ethan.
Hello again.
And
I'm ready to continue.
Yeah, we are ready to listen to you. So let's directly start our second chapter. The stories will live in our head, on the books, on records, everywhere.
Yeah.
And the story is still, even the AI, it's all based still on the stories from the past. It's like I've read a lot of books and articles on internet. And especially, I remembered it about one of my books, The Evolution of Pep Guardiola, the Manchester City head coach. And he said, we cannot create new tactics. So all possible tactics, football tactics, are already created. So we are just trying to manage them to match them against to match our team to that tactic against the new enemy, the new team, the new style, the enemy's new style. So here is it too. All the AI things that are based on stories, on our information, on everything that we have already created. So it's not something new. It's already based on our data, let's say. So yeah,
It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be very weird. And they say the same thing about stories as well. Like there's only 8 or 10 stories, and people mix and match things. And I guess that's true, but there's always we always like to put a new coat of paint on something. Look at something old and update it. Look at something, take inspiration. Because we learn, even how we act, we take bits of, I find that person inspiring, I take that person inspiring. Like when we want to have little moments with people, let's say, I remember this memory, that's how I'll go. Or if you like bad memories and bad stories, they all say, don't do this, don't do that. And being around other people, being around opportunity, you get it builds you up, and it helps you know when to act, how to act in certain places. For me, I like to parent my parents. My mum is quite good, and I had another one that wasn't, and my mum is amazing. She's great, and I love her, and yeah. It's I've got sisters that I love the hell out of them, and sometimes they're amazing, other times just it's very siblings, and with it I take inspiration from mum every day, and I know how not to act from people around me, and my mum's a gold standard, and sometimes it's crazy for both of us because I don't shut up and she does, and then she doesn't shut up, and then me and my mum can chat for days.
That's great. So yeah, we hope that some people maybe in the future will take an inspiration from us.
Yeah,
also can be the example, the icons of the future, and yeah. Because we still have that insight on something new. Because I know that you are busy with your book, you're busy with painting.
Yeah.
So yeah, to create something new, to create something unique is so important, and it's so difficult too, because you are trying to not to copy something from someone else. You are trying to be as interesting as you see it in your head, as you have it in your mind. So
yeah, it's like I want to. Yeah, I love history. I love alternative history, and I love me and my friend made this. You've met him. You've met this friend. I would explain to the audience what I'm. It's they should have been there. To take little bits of inspiration from characters, but take inspiration from my own life as well, or their lives, or lives of people I know, or people I know in passing. Because we're all life is but a stage, but all men and women are mere players. That's a line from Shakespeare, and it's a good line to use. That we are all we're all a part of someone else's story, and that is something I take inspiration from everyone else. So when I talk to someone, I might not be in their story for long, and they might be in my story for long, but you can still have a good impact on someone's life. You can still be a good presence. You can still help them. Yeah. You can still get, hey, it's like, hey, you, I believe in you. Like, hey, you, I think you need to stop doing that because it's hurting you here and it's hurting you there. And we are, intrinsically, we like to tell stories. We like to help people. And it's a conscious choice to be me. It's a conscious choice. It's a conscious choice to wait. It's a conscious choice to delay. And I like to be annoying sometimes. I do. I really am. And I say things that are wrong sometimes, but then I try and make up for it. So if when people say, "Oh, you said William Turner wrong," it's not William Turner. It's John Turner. I was like, "Well, I made a mistake in the moment." Or my mum goes, "Wait a minute, that's not." It's like, well, I said it and I love you. You're amazing. And I give her a big hug and then, or my sisters go, "Wait a minute, you didn't talk about us very long." It's like, well, I was talking about this in the grand scheme of things. And, it's very, very, all my friends, they go, "You didn't talk about us either." Well, you weren't here. And I'm here with the amazing Nizar. So, yes. The greatest football ever. You are going to go far. And you're going to come to England. I'm going to show you around. I'm going to make sure that you see everything. And for, life is a stage that we choose. We write our own stories every single day. And I don't want to look back when I'm old and think, "Oh, I did a lot of waiting." When my life flashes before my eyes, I want to see triumph after triumph after triumph. I want to see every good moment, every good little second, and think back and say, "Yeah, I lived like no one else," because that's the miracle of life. Everyone lives differently. You two people can do the exact same thing at the exact same time and have different experiences because of it.
Yeah.
And I love watching people and talking to people. It's an inspiration for my work, inspiration for my thing. And God, does it make good, it's good for your mind. It's good to have those experiences and chat. So I am grateful for chatting to people and for allowing myself to take these opportunities. Because people aren't very kind to themselves sometimes, and they should be. And healthy mind, healthy experience of living, and people nowadays aren't as kind to themselves as they should be. And I say, no, you gotta be cheeky sometimes. You gotta take a little joke, or you gotta watch a movie, or listen to a story, or talk to someone, get it out and paint. Everyone should try everything at least once.
Yeah.
Because life is more interesting when you take that chance.
You get opportunity, and sometimes people are waiting for something, they are waiting for their chance, but sometimes it just is in front of you, but you don't see that because you don't want to see that, and that sometimes creates so big problems. And then a few years ago, 10 years ago, they think how come that I lost that chance? How come that I didn't do that? because it would be so interesting. It would be so nice to try it. It would be so maybe important because it would have changed your life once and for all time. Maybe it's not your best choice.
That little random thing is a nice story to tell. Other people look at that like, did you see that podcast where the guest's sister broke in and decided to show toys? And then it's like, that's a good thing. I got to check out that podcast.
Yeah.
And yeah, like the name of the duck show itself came from, like, you went to Amsterdam, you saw a little thing. It's like a little story itself.
And now it's the name of my podcast, and most of the people are asking me like, how come that your podcast is called The Duck Show, but there are no ducks or something, nothing to do with ducks? But I'm like, yeah, but listen to the first episode, listen to the pilot episode.
You know, everything you know. It's like, you've got to be a loyal listener. I do too. I know. I stick it out. Yeah. And again, like, for those who don't know, I listen to it on the bus. I'm just sitting down, everyone's walking by, I'm just like, yes. Nazar's talking about his coaching. Nazar is in this little episode, this introduction to this new series, season 3. And, it's a very, every time I get the chance to talk about you, I do, because you're like, I have this friend from Ukraine, he does his own podcast, he does all that, and it's just like, heck yeah. And then people were like, I need to check out this podcast. And they're like, yeah, you should. And then, to have that little thing, because, you know, I'm writing down everything. I'm writing down things. I'm taking inspiration from people and not copying people, just taking bits and pieces. And like the human drive is always a very interesting thing to look at. How people move, how people go. And then me and you, we have to do things. We can't just sit down and do everything because it will drive us mental. And that's a good drive. It's a good motivator, for that. So yeah, at the end of the day, I think, that our drive is helping us more than anything. Our motivation, how we treat ourselves is how we get the stories, is how we, and the stories that fall apart are made by people who don't see themselves in the way that other people do. Is the way how one person sees another impacts the way one person treats another. We go from moment to moment, because sometimes people get really under your skin and you're like, I shouldn't do that. I should treat them better. And that helps them. Like, there was a moment where I was by myself and I was eating a bacon sandwich, and it was a really bad bacon sandwich, like an awful, I don't know what wrong with it. I don't know what thing. And I was just sitting there and I was thinking, this is like, not even like accidentally. This came into my mind accidentally. It's like, I got a pretty good thing going on right now. Everything's happy. Everything's good. I'm so good that this bacon sandwich doesn't offend me. This doesn't ruin my day. And then I looked at other people and was like, I got to make them laugh. I got to make them cry. Not crying. I've got to make them I'll laugh with them. I will cry with them. That's what I was trying to say. I'll laugh with them. I'll cry with them. I will make them enjoy the moments. Every little thing, because sometimes you need people to help you. You need a good side character. You need a good person to make jokes with and to have that little connection with. Yeah. Story is made of connection, intrigue, madness, and a lot of resilience. Nothing happened. Yeah.
And I guess, it's perfect to end our episode because it's already like 45 minutes or something.
Jesus, me and you can chat for ages.
Yes, so I really appreciate it. Is this the longest?
Is this a 2-parter or is this like a full episode?
It can be 2 parts actually, because 45 minutes it's pretty
20 each.
Yeah.
And for the loyal listeners, that's a good thing.
Yeah. So I will thank you, and I want to say that you're a great speaker. You're a great native speaker. So it was also one of my English lessons to talk about you, to talk with you, to listen from you, stories about our first meeting, our activities, and the thing that connected us, and the thing that made us know each other and stay in connection until now. So it's already like more than
3 years. It's 2022.
Yes.
No, wait. 2021? 2021? Was it?
No, it was 2022.
Okay, so 2 years.
Was it September?
September, yeah. We've known each other for a long time. We'll figure that out later.
Like 2 years. More than 2 years. Yeah.
I'm very bad at math, so I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, it's like September, October, November, and it's already December, so it's like 4 months. Yeah, like 2 years and 4 months. So it's 28 months. 28 months. I said 82 because in Dutch we say the numbers.
Everyone has maths now.
Like first you say the second number and then you say the first number. So in Dutch it would be 28. So it will be 8 and 20.
Really?
Yes.
Again, I love this. I love the little learning of it. I remember in Belgium, someone taught me how to pass water in Dutch, and I was like, "Maar ik kan drinken water." I may have mispronounced that, but it's just that is very in my soul. I remember that, and when I look at people go, "Maar ik kan drinken water," and all the Dutch fans is going, "Ooh, he's mispronouncing." I know.
Yeah.
But
okay.
It's lovely to be on here. It's lovely to be.
And here, I guess.
I'll be on anytime you want. I'll come back anytime. I will chat. I will. Again, this is like, I love this. It's like just talking. I'm born for this.
Okay. So, yeah. It was episode, I guess, number 5 or number 6. It would be 2. It should be 2 episodes. So I guess it will be 6 and 7 or 5 and 6. We will see. So I will thank you one more time for that dialogue.
Thank you. I would also like to thank my amazing host Nazari. Thank you very much, Nazari. Thank you. You are amazing. And without this, we would not be having this lovely discussion today. We're just having it offline with no one watching.
Yeah. So,
and they're both amazing. I love chatting with you. It's always an experience when Nazari comes on the line. He's just like, "Hey, let's chat about this and this." And I am seriously going to tour you around England. You're going to see everything.
Yeah.
I'm so looking forward to it.
It was the Doug Show podcast. Today it was myself, Nazari, the host, and Ethan, our lovely England friend.
Thank you.
So we see each other in the next episode, because there will be 2 episodes. Thank you all. Subscribe to our channel, subscribe to Apple Podcasts, and you can also find a lot of videos on social media, because I post a different clip there. So subscribe and don't miss the new episodes. Thank you, Ethan.
Yes, don't. They're good. We promise you.
I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.